Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Paul Heyman's next WWE client reportedly revealed. Paul Heyman has pledged his allegiance to Roman Reigns, but it looks like the fruitful partnership may come to an end soon. If a recent report is anything to go by, the Wiseman could be in cahoots with his potential new WWE client. The 59-year-old WWE Hall of Famer returned to SmackDown during the build-up to Survivor Series, War Games, and helped OG Bloodline find their fifth member in CM Punk. Heyman convinced Roman and Punk to put their differences aside and led them to victory against Solo Sikoa's Bloodline in a War Games match. Since then, the special counsel has remained absent from television. Many fans thought Paul Heyman would betray Roman Reigns and side with CM Punk since he owed the straight-edge superstar a favor for helping OG Bloodline. But that's a conversation for another day, as Punk has yet to disclose the terms of his favor and when he's going to call in. Interestingly, Zero News recently shared a cryptic photo of Paul Heyman with The Rock from WrestleMania 40, hinting at a potential alliance between the two veterans. As per the reports, the final boss will make his return on Monday Night Raw's Netflix debut to plant seeds for his WrestleMania 41 match with undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes. In an interview with Sports Illustrated, Roman Reigns admitted that Paul Heyman has been acting shady lately since he hasn't returned his phone calls. Paul's been incredibly shady if you ask me. People ask. I've seen some of the speculation of, well, you didn't answer his phone calls, and all this and that, but at the end of the day when I take my leave, there's no question of what I'm doing. I'm recessing back to family, to change the hat, to put on that fatherhood hat, to refocus. That way I can come in and come back and dominate and run the show and represent my family at the highest capacity, at the highest standard possible. In the unpredictable world of WWE, where alliances are as fleeting as a wrestler's victory celebration, few figures have been as consistently influential as Paul Heyman. A master of the mic and a visionary strategist, Heyman has elevated the careers of some of WWE's most iconic talents, from Brock Lesnar to Roman Reigns. Now, as rumors swirl about his next client, the WWE Universe is abuzz with speculation, and the reported reveal might just send shockwaves through the industry. Before diving into the details of his potential new client, it's worth reflecting on why Paul Heyman's endorsement is such a game-changer. Known as the Advocate and the Wise Man, Heyman isn't merely a manager. He's a brand maker. His ability to craft compelling narratives and position his clients as unstoppable forces is unparalleled. Brock Lesnar's reign of terror, CM Punk's legendary WWE Championship run, and Roman Reigns' transformation into the Tribal Chief all bear Heyman's fingerprints. For any wrestler, aligning with Heyman is akin to winning a golden ticket, a fast track to superstardom. But Heyman's track record also comes with immense pressure. His clients are expected to perform at the highest level, delivering not just in-ring excellence, but also captivating promos and unforgettable moments. The question is, who could possibly live up to that legacy? The reported name making rounds as Heyman's next client is none other than Bron Breakker. The son of WWE Hall of Famer Rick Steiner and the nephew of Scott Steiner, Bron has already made a name for himself in NXT. With his explosive athleticism, raw power, and undeniable charisma, Breakker has been touted as a future main eventer since his debut. His lineage alone positions him as wrestling royalty, but it's his in-ring work and intensity that have earned him comparisons to legends like Goldberg and Batista. According to sources, the idea to pair Heyman with Breakker stems from WWE's desire to give the young star a main roster edge. While Breakker has thrived in NXT, stepping onto Raw or SmackDown is a different beast. Heyman's guidance could provide the polish and narrative depth needed to transition Breakker from an NXT standout to a WrestleMania headliner. Generational talent. Breakker's family legacy gives him instant credibility with fans, but Heyman's involvement could help him carve out a distinct identity. By focusing on Breakker's unique attributes rather than relying solely on nostalgia, Heyman can present him as a modern-day phenom. Unmatched potential. Breaker's athleticism is off the charts. His explosive power and agility make him a natural fit for the main event scene, and pairing him with Heyman would amplify his strengths while minimizing any weaknesses, such as his relative inexperience on the mic. Strategic booking. Heyman's ability to craft long-term storylines could be instrumental in Breaker's ascent. Imagine a year-long arc where Breaker starts as a silent destroyer under Heyman's tutelage, eventually finding his voice and challenging the likes of Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, or even Roman Reigns. If Breaker indeed becomes Heyman's new client, the storytelling possibilities are endless. Here are a few scenarios that could play out. Roman Reigns has been the centerpiece of WWE for years, and his partnership with Heyman has been a cornerstone of his success. Introducing Breaker as Heyman's new client could set up a dramatic split. Imagine Heyman declaring that Reigns' time at the top is over, and it's time for a new alpha to take his place. A feud between Reigns and Breaker, with Heyman caught in the middle, would be a blockbuster storyline capable of headlining WrestleMania. With Brock Lesnar's part-time status, WWE has been searching for someone to fill the void as the company's dominant powerhouse. A feud between Breaker and Lesnar, with Heyman orchestrating the chaos, could be a dream match. The clash of generations and styles. Lesnar's MMA-influenced brutality versus Breaker's explosive wrestling would be a spectacle. While Breaker has mostly worked as a face in NXT, a heel turn on the main roster could showcase a new side of his character. Under Heyman's guidance, Breaker could embrace his darker instincts, portraying a ruthless competitor who stops at nothing to dominate. This transformation would allow him to stand out in a crowded field of babyfaces and establish himself as a unique threat. As with any major WWE decision, the prospect of Heyman aligning with Breaker has sparked mixed reactions among fans. Supporters see the pairing as a brilliant move, arguing that Heyman's mentorship is exactly what Breaker needs to succeed on the main roster. Skeptics, however, question whether Breaker is ready for such a prominent spotlight. One thing is certain: the pressure will be immense. Heyman's track record sets a high bar, and Breaker will need to deliver both in the ring and on the mic. But if anyone can rise to the occasion, it's a competitor with Breaker's pedigree and drive. While Braun Breaker is the frontrunner, it's worth noting that Heyman's genius lies in his adaptability. Over the years, he has worked with a diverse array of talent, from giants like The Big Show to underdogs like Rey Mysterio. If Breaker isn't the final choice, Heyman could surprise fans with an unexpected pick, such as Gunther, Solo Sikoa, or even a debuting international star. Heyman's ultimate goal has always been to create compelling television and elevate the wrestling industry. Whether through shocking betrayals, epic promos, or unforgettable matches, his involvement ensures that WWE remains must-see entertainment. Paul Heyman's next client will undoubtedly be a major talking point for months to come. If the rumors about Braun Breaker are true, the WWE Universe could be witnessing the birth of its next megastar. With Heyman pulling the strings, Breaker's journey to the top promises to be nothing short of spectacular. As fans speculate and fantasy book potential storylines, one thing is clear: when Paul Heyman speaks, the world listens, and when he chooses, he changes the game. The only question left is, are we ready for what comes next?